Well, first I would like to thank the League of Winnemem Voters for having us here today and being involved in this forum. It's a great opportunity for us to come and speak with you. I'm Gene Claps. I'm running for Adams County Sheriff. I was born and raised here in Adams County, a business owner since I was a juvenile, and still continue to be a business owner. I started my career in the Sheriff's Office in 1995 as a volunteer, where I worked off of horseback in our patrol division. In 1997, I started full-time, and I had over 22 years with our Sheriff's Office. I worked in almost every division, to include detectives, patrol, jail, and also in training. So I am committed to Adams County. I was born and raised here. It is important for me to see a Sheriff's Office that is collaborating and working with our community to be successful. A lot of you that have seen me out here in the last 23 months, I have been campaigning. I had a very successful campaign for the primary election, and we're continuing that path. And my whole goal is to connect with the community, to collaborate and work with the community to be proactive in solving the issues that we're dealing with, to be able to work with the different community groups, the community members, and different cities and government officials in Adams County to work together collectively, to be able to problem solve and help reduce crime, to be able to work with mental health the components that we deal with out on the street and in the jail to reduce recidivism. I was part of some programs in our jail division that were very successful, and we need to restart those and get that going so we can provide services to community members getting out of jail, not giving them funds, but giving them resources to be successful so they can provide for themselves and provide for their families, so they're not a burden on our community, so that they can get out and work and become successful like many of us. I've already actually engaged many community groups and businesses here in Adams County that are more than willing to hire folks getting out of our jail division to support that program and to support programs like that. I also would like to have the collaboration with the other jurisdictions to work collectively to have a data, evidence-based policing program so that we can work together and combat our issues with crime and the crime rates that we're seeing here in Adams County. I would also like to work internally with our employees so that we can build that collaboration and we can bring that solidarity back, and to include working with other elected officials and employee groups to get collective bargaining up and running in our Sheriff's Office. We're one of the few entities in Adams County that still do not have that. So I'm Gene Claps, and I'm asking you to vote Gene Claps for Adams County Sheriff, and thank you for having me.